We're live. All right. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yep, I just got the notification. Hello. Happy Friday.
Right, everybody. It's Casey and Kara, and episode number 51 of 5-Minute-ish Friday. Today's episode, we're going to give you some cool updates and news about Facebook and Instagram shop pages. So Facebook and Instagram shopping has been around for a while, and many of you probably have this feature enabled on your pages, but they've kind of given it a facelift, right, Kara?
Yeah, they are doing some fun things that will definitely, mix it up and make it more accessible to the users.
So, excuse me, I think I just swallowed a fur ball. My cat's shedding really bad. She's been running back and forth in front of me. But with your Facebook and Instagram shops, so the first most important thing to know about this update is that it's basically just an upgrade of what was already in place. The second thing to know is that it's an automatic conversion if you already had your product catalog and your shop page set up. So it's an automatic conversion. You have no control over it. That's the question that we're getting a lot lately with this is what do I need to do to make this happen?
Right. But however, unfortunately, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen right away, meaning tomorrow, next week, or even in the next month. But there will be a notification to let you know when you are able to use it. So make sure you keep an eye on your notifications on Facebook. If you get the email notifications, keep an eye on those. Trust me, I know I get so many a day that half the time I don't look at it, but this is going to be an important one for your business. So keep an eye on what Facebook is sending you. If it says you are ready for the shop, then there you go. And we have the steps once that happens of what will happen and what will be available to you. We will also be talking about some things that they're also testing right now.
Yeah, so if you get that notification that your shop page is available, what you need to do is go in and customize, because what this is it's it just makes that shopping experience more immersive. So instead of just having like product categories and all these little boxes when people visit your shop page, they actually have sections and well, they're called collections.
They're called collections.
Yes,
and
collections that you can create.
Yeah, it doesn't specify on how many collections you can have, maximum or minimum, but there are products. So within each collection, there can be anywhere between 6 to 30 products within your collection, and you can add pictures and organize and customize. There's different themes that will be offered. Obviously, there'll be premium ones as well. But this will be able to give the users availability to even use them on the app. So Apple, Android, they will both be available on Instagram and Facebook. And this will allow people to shop for your items without leaving the app or the website page. Now, this is a big deal because this means that for small businesses, at least, who don't have apps and don't have the money or the means or the capability to have an app or the necessity, it will allow your customers a better experience when ordering things from your phone, meaning everything will kind of almost be like an app when you use Facebook and Instagram. So it gives you kind of a leg up to those larger corporations that have their own apps. It'll just be an easier system. It'll be, a lot easier for people to order through those apps versus try and use their Safari. Sometimes the integration from your website to mobile phone version can kind of get lost in translation a little bit there as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you get to just think of it as like a separate Facebook page for like each collection. So you have like your cover image or media you can upload, you have a title, you have descriptions, and then individual items that pop up below all of that are personalized. So you can make it like if you know your audience really well and what things to people buy typically in groups, like what they tend to buy if they've bought one product, then this is a great tool to implement.
Yeah, Facebook said that some of the biggest points of this will be that you can manage the storefront from one place, that you can have a larger global international reach, as well as that it will be simple to set up, seamless to use, and it will load relative to a mobile website, global in search.
So where do you manage this? I just want to point out that this is all managed within the business manager, underneath a new section called commerce manager. So if you don't have business manager set up, you're not going to be able to do this. So it's really quick and easy to do. So just set up your business manager, give if there's going to be people who are working on it for you, give them access to that so that they can go in and help you customize that shop.
Yeah, and they are partnering with Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, and many more to make this happen.
Yeah, so it's a really easy integration. You don't have to manually upload individual items. Just like the product catalogs were, where there's several integrations that are available. So it's pretty painless. It should be pretty painless to implement. Now there are some other pieces that are that they're testing.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens with these.
Yes. So one of them that goes specifically along with this is that there will now be a swipe up option to go to your storefront. We are not sure, there have not been any specifications if there is criteria that you need to meet yet. If we find that out, we will let you know. But as of now, we haven't heard if there's going to be any criteria. So let's hope for our small businesses who don't have 10,000 followers yet, that will be available to everyone. And there are more.
Yeah, they're also testing out the ability to sell on a live stream video on Facebook, which I think is super cool. And on Instagram as well. So right now, they're testing out with some bigger brands, and it's really for sellers, brands, creators, and you're able to tag products when you're setting up your live, and then as it's live, those items pop up at the bottom of the live for your user to view. They can learn more, get more information, or they can make a purchase from right there in the live.
It makes life so much easier, and hopefully for companies it'll sell products even more. I think it's fantastic. The last one that we heard about that they are also testing is loyalty programs. So if you're a company that has one, whether it's a card, an email, an account through your website, for example, let's use Sephora. So Sephora has their 3 levels of loyalty programs. So the customer will be able to connect with their company loyalty to their Facebook profile, meaning that they will be able to view their points and rewards within the app, the Facebook app and Instagram app. We haven't heard if Instagram is going to be included in this. We're assuming so, but we're not positive. We'll let you know about that if we learn more. Right now, it just says Facebook.
Yeah, I think that's also a game changer for our small businesses that maybe are limited on investments that they can make into different programs like this. Because there's a ton of programs, third-party places that you can go to set up a loyalty rewards program. But a lot of them are very costly, or they have a pretty significant fee that's taken out of every purchase for the ability to use those programs. So I'm really interested to see what that ends up all looking like and how that works. But I think these are going to be really smart moves for our small business, retailers, boutiques, anyone that's selling through their website, has any kind of e-commerce piece to their business. I think these are going to be total game changers for them.
I think it will. I mean, as humans, we love anything that's easy, that's tangible, that doesn't require us to do 15 steps to get to that product. People are more likely to buy, purchase, acquire the product, if it's right there in the middle of watching the live, more if they're able to purchase while seeing you talk about it, using everything, they're way more likely to make that purchase right away than, you know, being like the rest of us who save the product, then forget about it, and maybe
Right.
not buy it later on. Can't tell you how many texts I have to my own self with the list of products that I always forget about.
Yeah, whoever goes back to that list. I don't know. People with a lot of time on their hands, I think. Yeah, so those are the updates on Facebook and Instagram. Hope this was helpful and exciting to all of our small business friends who have that e-commerce part of their business. If you have questions, please drop them in the comments. As always, we're happy to help and answer whatever you might have. Next week, we're going to come back and talk about some other platforms with updates. So I think we might do like a little mini screen share and show off a couple of things that are happening with Canva. So they've released some new features. And there's also some updates coming to Creator Studio, which if you watch our videos, you know we love some Creator Studio. And our love for that platform is about to get even deeper because they're upgrading and making things much more sensible.
Can't begin to tell you how, as a creator, how excited I am for all of the things.
Yeah, some really cool stuff coming out. So if you have any other questions, anything else, just drop it in the comments, send us a message. Other than that, have a good weekend, stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you next week.